Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Lex speaking. This is my Town Hall 15 account. I want to show you guys the strategy I've been using lately. It's Rider Super Yetis. Um, I've actually tweaked some things. I went back to the Eternal Tone. I think I actually have gotten better result than the Rage Gem. I know supposedly nerf, but I don't think so. I think it might actually be just as good or stronger. Yeah, so I removed one ice block spell and I've added an invisibility spell. I don't think you really need a poison. Most of the time you're going against ice golems anyway, so it's kind of wasted. So equipment wise, for your archer queen, you could go with the healer puppet or the magic mirror. Both are fine combination. I do like the extra healing because a healer puppet gives you extra 35 passing healing, with combined with the giant is also giving you 38. So pretty much your queen is it's hard to not have her for the whole attack. I think combination wise, maybe it doesn't work the synergy, but most of the time the healers actually go away with the main troop, but you still have the 38 plus the 35 just to help you out. So I like the combination. Maybe when my Ultra Queen is more upgraded, I'll change it. But right now, I think for me, I do like that combination. So let's jump into some Legend League attack and see how we did. Okay. As always, we start with a charge. The monolith looks like pretty good value. Okay. Everything seems to be going well so far. Great invisibility spell. The unicorn is surviving so far, so that's always a plus. Unicorn is not bad. It's just that most of the time um, you don't really get the value out of it. So I'm attacking to the right. Trying to create a funnel. Ice Golem. Always make sure to put the balloon before the healers, and maybe wait even a couple seconds. Everything seems to be going great so far. I mean, not the best minion principality. Maybe I could have waited a few seconds. But, not horrible either. Yeah, I don't think balloons are the best choice for um, Clan Castle Troop. Maybe rocket loons, but not balloons. It's too not fast enough. My troops are the road champions low in health, but hopefully get some healing from the healer's actually targeting him now. But the most important part of this strategy is to actually make sure a road champion survive for as long as you can, because if it lasts for like a minute and a half, 99% of the time you're gonna 3-star. And I mean a Town 17 max. That's I'm right now I'm a Town Hall 15, so that was really that was a really great pathing on start. Only thing I could say I messed up on was Indian Prince ability, but that didn't even hurt me. That's how strong this strategy is. Let's jump onto another replay. So again, uh, I know it's kind of boring at this point, but the champ charge, the road champion charge, is the strongest strategy in the game. So it creates a great opening. It's a lot easier than the Warden Fireball, and also the Fireball is kind of like niche. You know, you don't really have that many way to use it. Instead of the road champion charge, you kind of use you can kind of use it with every strategy. As you can see, the unicorn didn't make it this time. Things are still looking pretty good. Um, so I'm cleaning up some basic, create some more pathing. Archer Queen, Siege Barret. It's uh, the same thing every time. Create pathing, and whichever one is the best way to attack, and you go about it. Obviously, there's an invisibility spell. I should have probably used the Minion Prince ability a little sooner, but I kind of wanted to go a little further down in the base. One ability, yes, perfect timing. I think perfect timing on the warden. I wasn't sure exactly what was the single Inferno was targeting, so I used a free spell. Oh man, that's a lot of damage in the middle. A lot of damage in the middle. Everything looking great so far. But my troops are kind of splitting up right now, which is not the best. But my road champion is still alive. I used the icebox spell on it to actually take some damage, and that I honestly I think that's what did this attack. The new spell is not OP or anything, but it's definitely useful for certain strategies where you might need some more tanking, and you're able to use the Eternal Tone. I do think the Eternal Tone and the Ice Block actually go well together. Maybe not for air attack, but I do think that um, it does give you a better way to go, a better strategy. Let's do one more attack. Oh wow. Wow, so we actually found a Town of 15 base in Legend, which is very rare. You would think that I would, as a Town of 15, I would attack more Town of 15, but usually a lot of 17s and maybe a couple 16s a day. Really never a Town of 15. So same strategy, doesn't change much. So we're looking for some value. The monolith is too deep in the base. Can't really get that. Um, you're looking for something with high damage. I'm looking at the Eagle Artillery. Well, it's not the strongest, but it could cause problem for your healers. So I thought that was probably a great um, section to attack. Create some good pathing. That's really what you want. You want your all your troops to stay together. The moment they split, well, it becomes very hard to keep them alive against all this damage and those higher level town halls. They're looking great so far. The unicorn's still alive, which is And whenever it's still alive after more than 10 seconds, I'm usually pretty happy with the result. Everything is yeah. I activated the invisibility tower, which is great. Unicorn's still alive. Now we have two ways to go about this. So I guess I went with the right. So I'm creating some more pathing for my Super Yetis. You always got to think for the Super Yetis. Super Yetis attack everything. Collectors, storages. So you have to make sure you create a lot more pathing. The Town Hall has an invisibility tower next to it. That could be a little tricky. But to be honest with you, invisibility towers at this point is not that strong anyway, so I don't really sweat it too much. Minion Prince ability right now would not be a bad option. Okay. Maybe warning. Oh, ice block spell to wait for the invisibility tower. That was perfect. That was perfect way to use the new spell. And then warden ability. Tank the damage from the tower and the poison. That's pretty much over. There's no way that base could defend itself for the rest of this attack. There's absolutely no way. It's pretty much done. I probably didn't have to use any more spells or attack after that. There's nothing with high enough damage to take down my troops. Now, if you don't want to use two super troops, you could always use some Valkyries or wizards to clean up. But sometimes you run into some time issues. But I think also sometimes the pathing is not so great. That's why I think Super Barbarian's probably the best second troop to have. But you also could have a wall breaker for your queen if you want it. It's up to you, honestly. Okay. That's it for the video, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll show you guys how we did in the clan war. Bye bye, and also like and subscribe.